No magic in baseball, just hard work.
The man who first recognized the true genius of Shohei Ohtani was none other than Ichiro. Back in 2019, Ichiro spoke words that are now, in 2025, becoming reality. This time, we'll explore a story of two legends that began with Ichiro's retirement and uncover the message it carries for the future. Hard work, belief, and legacy. You'll find words here that will stay with you forever.
Thank you for being here. On this channel, we share Shohei Ohtani's true greatness, not just as an athlete, but as a person. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe.
Finding perfection in imperfection.
On February 1st, 2025, at the Fan Fest held in Dodger Stadium, Shohei Ohtani reflected on a press conference that left a deep impression on him. It was Ichiro's retirement press conference, following his induction into the Baseball Hall of Fame. I watched the interviews, and as a Japanese player, as someone who looks up to him as a senior, the biggest feeling I had was pride. What he's accomplished being recognized this way, it makes me, as a junior, truly happy. Ohtani's words carried a quiet, yet unmistakable respect and admiration. You could feel how much Ichiro's presence, paving the way in the unforgiving world of Major League Baseball, meant to him. That speech was given on January 21st, 2025. On that day, Ichiro was officially announced as an inductee into the Hall of Fame, becoming the first Japanese player in history to achieve this milestone. Known for his record-breaking 262 hits in a single MLB season, Ichiro narrowly missed a unanimous vote. Still, with a bright smile, he shared these words. Same as Jeter. Since it's not 100%, there's no way to fill that gap. But I think life is about chasing your own version of perfection, even within imperfection. Being imperfect. It makes life meaningful. That's something I realized once again. In those words lay a quiet passion, a philosophy only someone who has endlessly pursued perfection could understand. And it's no wonder that this spirit deeply moved Ohtani, who now carries forward that very legacy. Every number Ichiro built up over his career gives weight to his words. 10 straight seasons with 200 hits, over 3,000 career hits, more than 500 stolen bases, and of course the still unbroken single-season record of 262 hits, the most in Major League history. Truly, he is one of a kind. In 2019, during the MLB World Tour in Japan, Ichiro played for the Mariners against the Athletics. That game would be his last, as he officially announced his retirement and said farewell to his playing career. At that time, Shohei Ohtani was only in his second year in the majors. While his potential was widely acknowledged, many still doubted whether it was realistic for him to succeed as both a pitcher and a hitter. Plenty of voices insisted, it's impossible to become elite at both. Yet Ichiro, almost as if brushing aside all those doubts, said this about Ohtani. I believe he's the kind of player who has to become the best in the world. He absolutely will be. He said it with a touch of humor, but the message was clear. That prophecy would later come true. Ohtani overcame injury after injury to win 2 MVP titles and went on to collect honors such as the Edgar Martinez Award, the Silver Slugger, and the Hank Aaron Award. On the world stage, he led Team Japan to victory in the WBC, proving his talent and presence to the entire globe. Looking back, fans online commented, "Remember when Ichiro said Ohtani would be the best in the world? He actually became it." At that time, only Ichiro could have seen that future. Ichiro didn't just see it in words. He saw it in Ohtani's eyes, in his talent, and in his potential. Even now, that vision and example continue to support Ohtani as he carries the torch forward.
Ohtani beyond even Ichiro's imagination.
Ichiro once said Ohtani would become the best player in the world, but Ohtani has gone on to surpass even that prophecy. Among all of his achievements, perhaps the most astonishing is his success as a true two-way player, excelling as both pitcher and hitter. What now seems almost natural was far from certain at the start. Back in 2019, the Angels still had a policy of separating Ohtani's roles, pitching on some days, hitting on others. In other words, He could only do one or the other. That was the reality of Major League Baseball at the time. During his retirement press conference, Ichiro was asked about Ohtani's future. With a touch of humor, he answered, "I can't predict the future. It's something even a fortune teller couldn't know. But if he's going to do both, pitch and hit, I think maybe he'd have a season as a pitcher, then a season as a hitter. If he could win the Cy Young one year and lead the league in home runs the next, that would be unbelievable. It's something we can't even imagine. Yet Shohei makes us imagine it. Right now, he clearly is a different kind of player. That two-way style is exciting. If he had a season with 20 wins as a pitcher, then hit 50 home runs and win MVP the next year, that would be monstrous. But it's not impossible to picture. Even Ichiro imagined Ohtani's two-way challenge as something done in separate years, not both at once. No one expected Ohtani to dominate at the highest level in both roles during the same season. The turning point came in 2021. After lengthy discussions between Ohtani and the Angels, they removed restrictions on his at-bats before and after pitching. The so-called true two-way style was finally allowed. That decision changed his career forever. That year, Ohtani delivered breathtaking performances as both pitcher and hitter, thrilling fans across the globe. Social media exploded with disbelief. Does a player like this really exist? It truly was a dream season. Ohtani's achievements that year led to a historic rule change in 2022, the so-called Ohtani rule, allowing a starting pitcher to remain in the lineup as the designated hitter after being removed from the mound. Has there ever been another instance where an official rule was changed for a single player? It was unprecedented. In 2022, Ohtani continued to excel in both roles and achieved another historic milestone, the first player in MLB history to meet both the pitching innings and batting plate appearance requirements in the same season, an achievement with no precedent. In 2023, Ohtani didn't slow down. He evolved even further. His results on both sides of the game continued to amaze, and fans remained captivated. While his numbers were extraordinary, what moved people even more was his mindset and determination. Every moment made it clear, this challenge is not just part of his career, it's his life's mission. Ohtani's unwavering commitment to his two-way dream is something every fan can be proud of. How did it move you? Share your thoughts in the comments below.
Small steps lead to greatness.
Ichiro is a legend of baseball. When you hear his name, countless great achievements come to mind. But behind those moments of glory lies something far less visible: relentless effort and an unshakable belief in himself. Ichiro has left behind many memorable words. They carry deep meaning, not just for baseball, but for life itself. One phrase in particular continues to inspire people. If you call someone a genius who can do something without effort, then I'm not one. But if a genius is someone who can do something because of effort, then I am. If people think I hit without effort, that's wrong. How do you interpret Ichiro's words? People tend to call someone a genius when they only see the result. But Ichiro has shown us that true genius is someone who carves their path through unseen effort. In many ways, Shohei Ohtani is just like that. Everyone calls him a genius, but behind it lies enormous effort and countless hours of disciplined work. Rather than only celebrating the result, we should pay attention to the process that made it possible. And there's one more powerful line from Ichiro: the only way to reach extraordinary places is to accumulate small things. When we talk about big dreams and success, we tend to look for talent or special methods. But Ichiro teaches us that above all, it's the daily small efforts and habits that change the future. Even when no one is watching, persist quietly. Those small steps, repeated over and over, are what eventually lead to a place no one else can reach. He also said, "There's no magic in baseball. You simply have to keep building through effort. There is no shortcut. Even moments that look dazzling and magical on the field are the result of countless repetitions and quiet dedication." Ichiro's words are not just for baseball players. They are a message to anyone who continues to challenge themselves. The road toward a dream may be steep, but daily small steps build the power to shape the future. This simple, unwavering truth is what Ichiro shares with us. Ichiro's philosophy that small steps lead to great achievements is reflected perfectly in Shohei Ohtani's journey. It's not flashy talent, but the persistence of unseen effort that defines a true genius. And Ohtani has embodied Ichiro's words. Overcoming repeated injuries, staying committed to the two-way challenge, and defying conventional wisdom, Ohtani has forged an unprecedented path. By reaching the top as both pitcher and hitter on the major league stage, and even changing the rules of the game, he has turned Ichiro's prophecy into reality. Building through effort and belief and shaping the future, Shohei Ohtani is the ultimate proof of that truth.
Thanks for watching all the way through. What did you think? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us as we continue to follow Shohei Ohtani's incredible journey. See you in the next one.